Have you ever found yourself gradually drifting apart from your friends or family members? As we journey through life, it's common to experience changes in our relationships. Sometimes people come into our lives for a season, teaching us valuable lessons before moving on. Other times, relationships evolve into something different due to personal growth and changing priorities. But what happens when we start to distance ourselves from others? Is it always a bad thing? And what does it say about our values and priorities? In this video, we will discuss 6 powerful reasons why you may be distancing yourself from others as you age. Number 1. Changing priorities. Imagine a group of friends who share a love for adventure. They spend their youth traveling the world, trying new things and creating unforgettable memories together. But as time goes by, their priorities begin to shift. One friend may decide to settle down and start a family, while another prioritizes their career. The third may dedicate their life to helping others through charity work. What once brought them together, their thirst for adventure, now becomes a point of separation. Even though they still care deeply for each other, their different priorities pull them in different directions. They understand that they're at different stages of life and respect each other's choices, even if it means spending less time together. This is a natural part of the aging process, as our priorities change and evolve. We all have different paths to walk, decisions to make, and dreams to pursue. It's important to remember that growing apart doesn't always mean the end of the relationship. It may just mean that the chapter of your life with that person has come to an end. But that doesn't make the story any less meaningful. No. 2. Personal growth and self-reflection. Picture this. You've always been outgoing and loved being surrounded by people. But as you age, you find yourself enjoying solitude more and more. You start to value your alone time, using it for self-reflection and personal growth. This newfound introversion may cause you to distance yourself from your old group of friends who do understand this change. They might think you're rejecting them or changing for no reason. But this couldn't be further from the truth. You're not rejecting them. You're embracing yourself. Aging gives us the opportunity to look inward and discover more about who we are. It's a chance to evaluate our beliefs, values, and priorities, and make changes that align with our true selves. This process of self-discovery can lead to personal growth and a deeper understanding of our place in the world. During this journey, we might find that some of our old friendships no longer serve our higher purpose, and we naturally drift away from those who do understand or support our evolution. It's essential to remember that personal growth is a natural and necessary part of life. By embracing change and being true to ourselves, we open the door to new opportunities and relationships that better suit who we are becoming. 3. Facing new challenges. Just as we grow and change over time, so do the challenges we face. As we age, we may encounter new situations, responsibilities, and stressors that require our full attention. For example, starting a new job, caring for aging parents, or facing health issues can all be significant life events that demand our focus and energy. When faced with these challenges, it's natural to prioritize our well-being and the needs of our immediate family. This shift in focus may cause us to distance ourselves from others, whether emotionally or physically. We may not have the time, energy, or emotional availability to maintain our previous level of involvement in friendships or other relationships. In these times, it's crucial to communicate openly and honestly with those around us. Let your loved ones know that you are going through a challenging period and need to focus on your priorities. While it's important to be there for our friends and loved ones, we also need to take care of ourselves and ensure our own well-being during difficult times. Prioritizing our own needs is not selfish, but an essential part of being able to help and connect with others when we better equipped to do so. For shifting social circles, have you ever noticed how your interests can change over time? As we get older, our hobbies and passions may evolve, leading us to seek out new social circles that align with our current interests. For instance, an avid sports fan might start playing basketball in a local league and find a new group of friends who share their love for the game. Similarly, someone who's passionate about art might join a pottery class and form bonds with fellow creatives. This natural evolution of interests and the subsequent shift in social circles can sometimes lead to feelings of disconnection from our previous friends who understand our new passions. However, it's important to remember that this change is a natural part of personal growth. As we mature, our interests and hobbies change, and with them, the people we connect with also evolve. Embracing these changes and allowing ourselves to explore new interests can lead to fulfilling friendships that enrich our lives in new ways. Remember that while it's perfectly normal to grow apart from friends based on changing interests, it's also important to stay true to who you are and pursue what brings you joy. No. 5 different values and worldviews. Imagine 2 close friends who shared a passion for social justice, volunteered together, protested against inequality, and dreamed of creating a better world. However, as time went on, they began to see things differently. One friend might have become disillusioned with traditional activism, feeling it wasn't making enough of an impact. The other continued working in the same field, but from a more moderate perspective. Their differing values and worldviews caused a rift in their friendship, leading them to take different paths and eventually grow apart. As we age, we're exposed to various experiences, ideas, and perspectives that shape our beliefs and values. It's natural for our viewpoints to change and evolve over time. At some point, these differences may become so significant that we start to see the world, our purpose, and our values differently. When this happens, it's important to acknowledge the evolving dynamic in our relationships and give space to those whose values and worldviews are no longer aligned with our own. While it can be painful to grow apart from someone we once felt deeply connected to, it's also an opportunity for personal reflection and realignment. By embracing change and remaining true to our evolving values, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and connections that better align with who we've become. Number 6. Physical and emotional changes. As we age, our bodies go through various physical and emotional changes that can impact our relationships. For example, decreased energy levels or mobility might lead us to spend less time with friends, choosing rest and relaxation over socializing. Additionally, hormonal changes can affect our moods and emotions, sometimes causing us to become more introverted or sensitive than before. These changes can be challenging to navigate, leading to feelings of isolation or disconnection from our previous social groups. However, it's crucial to remember that these feelings are temporary and that seeking new connections and activities can help alleviate feelings of loneliness. Aging brings physical and emotional changes that can impact our relationships, but it's essential to embrace these changes, to prioritize our well-being, and seek new connections that align with our current needs and priorities. By doing so, we can continue to build meaningful relationships that enrich our lives as we age. In conclusion, as we journey through life, our relationships naturally evolve, and the reasons for distancing ourselves from others as we age are varied and complex. Changing priorities, personal growth, shifting social circles, different values, physical changes can all contribute to growing apart from those we once felt connected to. However, it's important to remember that these changes are a natural part of the aging process and should be embraced rather than feared. Growing apart from someone doesn't always mean the end of the relationship. It may simply mean that the chapter of your life with that person has come to an end. The friendships and connections we make along the way, regardless of their duration, have the potential to leave a lasting impact on our lives. So as you navigate the journey of aging, cherish the relationships that have shaped you. Be open to new connections, and remember that growing apart doesn't always mean goodbye. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with your loved ones. Your support helps us continue to create valuable content for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.